Hello, this is Gloria Shrati. I'm so happy to be with you again. And today, actually, I was thinking about those moments in our lives that we are super duper busy and we can't think of anything else to do for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and we want something really delicious, yet very simple. And I'm glad to show you how you can make one of my most favorable dish today. It's really as simple as 2 ingredients, believe it or not. I have served that for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and people equally love it at any occasion. So this dish, I call it zucchini quiche or zucchini frittata, whatever you want to call it. And it's very simple. The size of the zucchini is medium, as you can see. Not too big, not too small. And this is for 2 people. So I use literally 2 of the zucchinis this size. And I really chopped it in this size, which is ½ inch. And sometimes it's hard to believe that 2 zucchini comes to this much, but it does. So the spices that I add: salt, pepper, of course, turmeric and cinnamon, and just 1 clove of fresh garlic. So this is all you have to, use, and with the exception of the zucchini that you might not have in your refrigerator. And quite frankly, I love zucchini. I use it for soup, for different consistency of the soup that we call it ash. Just about anything. You can even make a stew with the zucchini. Fry it and then, and make the way that you do stew. So you see, there is so much application of one vegetable in different dishes. It's really phenomenal. So the rest is in every single kitchen. Now, I'm going to mix the eggs and the spices, everything, with the zucchini that I have chopped already. So you just do a dash of salt. And remember my tips: if you're not sure how much salt you're putting, less is better, because when you do a sample fry, if it's not to your taste, you can add more salt then to the major portion that you are keeping in the bowl. And then just ½ teaspoon of cinnamon, because the only ingredients is the veggie and the egg. The egg has simple sort of smell into it. That's why people add cinnamon to mask that. And then same sort of, not full ½ teaspoon, just flat like this, turmeric, and you're fine. And then of course the pepper, and again, if you need more pepper, add more pepper. For this, I'm good. So I'm going to add 4 eggs, large eggs. Of course, I get everything organic. I do believe is better for you, and it tastes better as well. So these large eggs goes right into this bowl. And mind you, these days, having eggs, white and yellow together, is better I always knew that, and using it all together rather than just white. So be brave and do both of them together. All right, we have everything in here. I'm going to add the garlic and then going to the stove, showing you how to making it. Right here we have cooking oil. I usually use the olive oil, the kind that you can actually cook with. If the temperature is not around or at 400 degrees, you're safe doing that. So this is the amount of oil that I put in, and I want to show you what I do. As I always say, make the oil hot but not smoky hot, and then just put a little bit of this in the frying pan and allow to cook, because you want to taste the spices. If you need to add something, you can add it. Otherwise, you just pour the whole thing in the frying pan. So if you decide to make more than 2, of course, you just add 1 zucchini per person and 2 eggs. It's as simple as that. Right now, I decided to make it for maybe 3 or 4. So I add a little bit more of eggs and zucchini in it because I want to serve 4 people here. So it's very simple to figure it out. And stay with your cooking because this is very, very quick, so you don't want to burn anything. So it's done. I'm going to lower the temperature until I be able to taste this. I don't want the oil to cook and become smoky. So I think I can use just a little bit more of the salt in it. The rest of the stuff is just fine. And you simply pour everything in the frying pan. There we go. You even out a little bit. And make the temperature to medium and cover. Cover this. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit more because we want the zucchini actually cook. So if the temperature is high, your egg really gets brownish color and the zucchini is not done. So do it on a medium low and leave it there for a bit, between 8 to 10 the most. But I always say, depending on your stove, you need to be on the top of it. And after a few minutes, like 5-6 minutes or so, check underneath. If it's nice and golden, like the little sample that I showed you, then it's ready. And then I'll show you what I do with the rest of it. Okay, when you see it around the edges sort of curls and it's golden brown, you cut like so, like a little plus. Very simple. And you make sure that the edges are free and they're not stick together. Then when you want to turn it to the other side, it becomes much easier. And then you cut in the middle like a pie. There we go. Usually a fork would have to keep everything in check. So let's turn it. There we go. You see how beautiful and golden this is? So you just do a little section at a time. And you turn it over, just a little bit flattened, and you just continue doing that. Okay, I just wanted to show you that when I turned this to the other side, I purposely didn't cover the whole thing. I did it this much to cover enough to make the bottom part to cook, but not to have the steam drop as water inside the frying pan. So now, after about 10 minutes that the other side cooked, I'm going to check and see if the other side is done properly. Yep, you see, this side is also perfect. You can serve this dish with either simply nice salad, or you can make a sandwich with the bread of your own choice with this, or quinoa or rice. So it's a variety of ways that you can serve this and people enjoy it. I'm going to cut this and show you a little bit of the color inside. So it's really aromatic, beautiful, and light, and very satisfying, full of flavor. So bon appetit, and I'm going to taste a little bit of this and see how it came out. It's so delicious. If someone doesn't know what is in it, they think you spend hours to make it so perfect. And it's, at the same time, it's like comfort food. So don't tell anyone, just enjoy it. Have a wonderful meal, and I see you next time.